God walk. December 28th, 29th. Sorry about that. 29th. Just got out the gym. Over here by the Y. Waiting for my wife to get herself together so we can get home. Ooh, your boy been cooking. Your boy been cooking. Ooh. I gotta get these things written down and documented, because they will slip away. God is good and he'll bring them back to me. So, I had a chance to talk to a good brother this morning, a brother that's in a men's group that I'm a part of at my church. Brotherhood, man. We walk through life together, walk through battles, challenges. I've been in the group for 4 or 5 years, maybe. It's been a great asset to my life. And even now, as I see myself growing and changing, I see maybe some places where I might be becoming incongruent. But that doesn't mean I have to leave the group, or I have to, whatever. I'm a multifaceted being, and I can handle multifaceted situations. But anyway, a good brother I talked to who's had his own battles dealing with things. And it was good. It's just this walk, you gotta walk this walk alone to a degree, but at the same time, don't ever get it twisted, man. You're not alone. You're not supposed to do this thing all alone. We're supposed to build and collaborate and reflect and sharpen each other and all this stuff, all that. So it was good, and I had a chance to kind of outwardly process what I've been thinking and seeing and going through. And I was able to put some stuff in his spirit, and he was able to put some stuff in mine, But anyway, just thinking about why, and this is even a thought that I've had a while, and that's the thing, these thoughts form in my head and they play around and they grow and they coalesce and they change and they, add a piece here, add a piece there, and then they kind of start condensing into something solid. That's what they say, the thought condensed to a sound, to a, shape or something like that. Things I'm learning. And, and those things finally condense down to reality. It's just like why you project where you want to be, what you want to see. You see your victory before you have it. And you pull it through into reality. But anyway, just thinking about, like I said, why we see what we see, in the context of history, and, really thinking about that, thinking about the layers, the continuation of cultures and thoughts and ideas over spans of time with, what we would perceive as like primitive technology and means of transportation and communications, all these things. Like how did they? And it just goes to show that we're using a different operating system. Operating systems. I'm getting deeper into this whole Matrix idea. And of course we all, Matrix, Matrix not a movie, it's a documentary. All this stuff that we know well. We should. That's not a new concept. But it can always be revisited. And it has to be revisited. It should be revisited. And they're making a new movie in this, So it's like the Matrix motif, the Matrix modality, the reflection of the Matrix on the Matrix. This is the time to be doing it. I think 2024. So that just had me thinking of this phrase, the reflection of the projection. Let me get out this grass. I cannot stand when people let their dogs poop all over grass. The reflection of the projection. And it just hit me, and now I'm tooling with it. I'm playing with it. That's what I'm doing right here. So I ain't got it all figured out. It's just a new thought that kind of coalesced in my mind, and now I'm before you playing around with it. So the reflection of the projection. You think about, a projector, like them old school joints, even like a movie. You got the movie house. You have this thing caught in time on this cellulite or whatever film, and behind it is a light. That light shines. The light's gonna do what it's doing. The light ain't changing. It's the film in front of the light that is changing. And you just look at movies. It's like a movie from 1940. Operates on not just technological wise, but psychologically wise, culturally wise. They're operating at different levels. It's just like watching, you can't watch Leave It to Beaver in a completely modern context without either some form of appreciation, some interest in nostalgia. It's like when you see that, you're looking at a old projection. That don't mean you can't get nothing from it, but you're looking at an old projection. It's like an old piece of technology. That a light that's shining through that, like I said, is the same, but the film that's placed in front of it is different. So we got that concept. And so that got me thinking, like, culture operating systems are just that. And, it's like looking at a movie, again, from the 1920s, and like, where's the representation? Where's the equal rights? Where's the, you can't say that. They're smoking in a restaurant, just right there. And it's like, because you're dealing with a different time. You're dealing with a different time, with a different matrix, with a different operating system, with a different set of rules. And you going back and judging, like, why did you smoke it? Because, and we got to get out of that. And not only we got to get out of that, we got to respect that. We got to respect and, like, understand what we're seeing. And so, again, that's the projection part. Now, the reflection part comes like, imagine if you were, I don't know, I guess if you were back there behind the projector, behind the light, and you're looking at it, and you're reflecting, and then maybe it's bouncing off a mirror or something. So it's not even a screen it's reflected off of, but a mirror. So you're not really seeing, and now I'm kind of like freestyling. I don't know if it's going to work out, but you're not looking at like on a film where it's just laid up there, but you're actually looking at a projection coming back. I don't even know what that would do if you were to look at if you went to the movies instead of having like that screen. But I guess that's what it is, man. I guess it is kind of a reflective surface. But what if it was a mirror, like a straight up mirror, and it beamed back? Would it be in reverse? I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's like a little reflection, but just a reflection of, like, when you reflect, like now we're at the end of 2020. I hope you're reflecting on this monumental year. I hope you're not saying, oh, let's trash this year, 2020, woo! I hope you're not doing that. I hope you're reflecting on what you saw, what you were able to see with the new vision. And that's the whole thing about it, love it, hate it. But we could not have seen what we have seen, learn what we have learned, uncovered what we uncovered without the lens that was 2020. The if it was just, woohoo, here we go, more busy, 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 more big blockbuster movies, and could we see what we've seen? And of course, this is all multifaceted, multi-layered, multi-dimensional. And I'll just kind of wrap it up there. But I want to definitely revisit this reflection of the projection, and reflecting back on a projection, understanding that you're looking at a movie, that you're looking at a projection, you're not looking at the thing itself. Here we go. You're not looking at the thing itself. You're not looking at the light source. You're looking at the projection of light through the lens, through the film, through the operating system of your day. And that's the power of children, of generations. I operate on a whole different level than my children. One, because of age and maturity. That's what I have, but see, they have a different thing. They're closer to the new forming world. They're in the world, They're in it. They're part of it. It's a part of them. And so they're coming at it at an angle that I'm not able to come at it from. Because I still got old operating systems. And things are moving so fast now, That's why the young kids are so advanced. But anyway, let's maybe hopefully I'll do another video for these years out. But let's reflect on this projection, man. And while we're reflecting on this projection, let's reflect on other projections. What was the Egyptian projection? What was the projection of the Japanese? Not that you have to study each of those, but when you're looking at these things, and understand you're looking at projections. And then when you really start to see that and start to understand, so projection of what? Projection of the consciousness, the operating system, all these little multiple layers, medicine, science, all these pieces come together to make the film that is that year, If you don't have x-rays, that's not in your operating system. If you don't have anesthesia, getting injured, a serious injury, I know if I break my leg, it's going to suck. It ain't going to feel good. But I do know they're going to hook me with some good drugs and whatever surgery they got to do to repair, I'm going to be out for it. And there's, now, if this was, I don't know, 1400 or something, that's a broken leg is a whole different ballgame. And all the things that come from that. So anyway, let's reflect on this projection that is 2020, and let's look and learn and try to, because the whole ball game is let's make a new film. The opportunity's here. What film are you making? What part are you playing to make this projection a better projection? We understand that the Christ is the reflection of God, the human reflection. It shows us how to properly live as people. So just keep that in mind, man. You guys take it easy. Later.